Hey everyone, Joey G with Touch with a Brush Model Weathering, and welcome to a new monthly update for September, October, and November. Well, it is November 2019, and it's been a very long time since I've done a monthly update. I think the last one was August 2019, if I'm not mistaken, and I did mention there were some certain surprises, some hints that there'd be new stuff coming along. And as you can see, I'm in a totally different location. This is not my usual spot. I now live in Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas region in the Ozark National Forest. I moved here to be with my significant other and her family, to start a life here with her. And we basically moved everything up this way, including the business and parts of the train layout as well. And I moved, let's say, the first weekend of October, so all of September I was packing and working a lot. And so it's been a very hectic September, so I never got a chance to really do a video in September. I was trying to mention I was moving here, but a lot of stuff has happened as well. And with the October, the first thing with the big news that's mentioned in the title, I got necrotizing fasciitis, and that is basically a flesh-eating disease that happened in my foot. As you can see, it's all bandaged up. And this happened at the end of October and early November. It was very, very life-threatening, and thank God for all the doctors and nurses, my spouse, and for my family, her family, and all the angels in heaven, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here right now, because that was that serious. And many thanks to the surgeons for getting rid of the infection in my foot, so I won't be able to they don't have to amputate it, which is great. So I still have my feet, I can still drum, but right now I'll be currently out of work until February, because we had different procedures to build up the wound and to heal the wound. So it's going really well, actually. The recovery is going really fast, and it's one of the newer designs. It's like a skin kind of powder, and I think I'm one of the first patients to really have this kind of procedure done. So it's a very interesting process, and I know there's a lot of people on here that have been praying for me. I want to thank you for all your prayers and all your support as well. And again, to thank everybody, especially my spouse and her family, for helping me get through this and all the tough times that that we faced the past couple of weeks. And now with the recovery, it's gonna be a long recovery. It's gonna take a couple of months, but we'll get there. And in the meantime, I still got my business, I got my health, I'm alive, and that's all that matters. And speaking of support, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And I want to thank all my subscribers out there who supported me since way back in the early 2000s when I started the Ionia subdivision O-scale layout. That's one of the first videos, so if you want to check out, maybe put a link into one of the first videos I started on YouTube to now. So it's a lot of pretty interesting. You see someone's whole life as a model railroader, just go through the whole stages of the whole life. I started in high school, and here I am, as a working man, so it's really cool, out of college and everything. So it's pretty cool to watch the first video and all the memories from then till now, and hitting 1,000 subscribers and finally being part of the 1,000 subscriber family. So again, thank you everybody for subscribing. Let's see here, we got 1,000 subscribers moving October, the illness thing I had. Back to the business. So for Touch of the Brush Model Weathering, I have a lot of clients, and due to the remodeling of this big room that we have here that I'm inside, and what happened to me with my foot, I've been sort of delayed on a lot of the clients, which I'm back into full swing right now. We got my desk and everything set up, and I've been just sailing along and getting as much stuff done for the clients. That's why they can have their trains back. And I appreciate everybody's again, their prayers and support and encouragement, as well as their patience for all that. Let's see here. I have a Norfolk Southern intermodal train that I am decaling and weathering, and I got 10 wheel cars, 23 shipping containers with them, and again, I'll show a bunch of pictures in a couple of minutes that will show all the different stuff that I have. And if you see the mail call video, I did receive that Missouri Pacific locomotive for my little personal project for the movie End of the Line. So check out that as well, the progress of that very soon. Also, I have those 5 locomotives that have to be weathered, and some of them are going to be looking like toasters where the turbo's blown out, so I have to recreate that. That's going to be cool. Plus CSX engine that I'm weathering for the same client with the Norfolk Southern stuff. So he has an engine, CSX engine he wants me to weather. So here's some progress photos of the stuff I've been doing recently. So I hope everybody enjoyed those photos, and like I said, more and more are coming along. You can follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook for all the different progress photos and some video stuff as well. Maybe clips of what I've been up to as far as the business is concerned. Starting in January through March, I'll be taking new clients because I want to get these client stuff out of the way and start the new year almost like a clean slate. So everybody's completed, everybody's done for the holiday season, and I'll be it'll be easier for me to start new clients back starting in January through March. And if you need to contact me, again, all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and as well as my email at totbmodelweathering@yahoo.com. So you can check that out as well. So let's see here. Let's see, YouTube videos are the next thing on the list. Again, monthly update. This is going to be up. I definitely will have something for December as well. I do promise to have a monthly update for December. And as far as let's see, our room here, this big room that we have here, it's about 22 by 22 feet. It's huge. It really is. So I'll have my own section for the business as well as the train layout in my little drumming studio. Miss Annie sells photos. My spouse, she will have her section as well, and for her photography studio and all the different stuff like our exercising section, and we'll have a little section here to play board games and maybe watch some TV, to hang out, have a conversation with our friends and family, and we'll have some videos and pictures of the progress of that as well. It's actually turning out really, really nice as of right now, and look forward to more of that room progress, because the more the progress we have, that means layout progress and other stuff as well. And then also check out her Facebook as well as her Instagram. If anybody in the Northwest Arkansas region wants photography done, she's a fantastic photographer, and that's not being biased, but she is really a great photographer. And definitely check out her stuff and contact her for anything. She does it all as far as photography. So let's see here. The next thing is, oh yes, again with the YouTube videos for Touch of the Brush. It's going to be very sparse right now, since I really can't be really mobile going out doing things. But once I am healed, I expect to visit all different kind of museums, and there's a lot of home layouts out this way as far as train clubs that I would like to do videos on. And I know that, let's see, I have, as far as videos, I have the Railroad Park, which I still got to put up for the live steamers in Oregon with Bruce Kelly. I know I have to put that up still. And there's a couple of maybe some run-by videos that I have of the train club and back in Smyrna, Tennessee, where I used to live. I think I have some videos up there, so look forward to that for model train stuff. But for RailfanX, I do have a list of a lot of stuff. I recently uploaded the Burnside, Kentucky, and with the Norfolk Southern Rat Hole Division. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad everybody enjoyed those videos. Also the Walking Horse, as well as a lot of different knickknacks and as far as odds and ends of different videos of Tennessee rail fanning, especially Randall Yard with the CSX switchers and the hump yard switchers. Check out those little cool Alcos. If you have checked the video out, they have all the old Alco slug units still operating out there. So that's pretty cool to see. You check out that video. The next ones I have to edit and upload will be my last time rail fanning in Tennessee. A bunch of my buddies went out to rail fan to SNA on the CSX. So it was pretty cool to hang out with them and do some photography out that way. I also have the Chattanooga, a small video on the Chattanooga subdivision, as well as Chattanooga itself. We went rail fanning out in Chattanooga. I also have a tour of the Chattanooga subdivision from Nashville all the way down to Chattanooga, technically Wauhatchie on the CSX. So I have that video, which is going to be pretty lengthy, but that's going to be like a just a tour of the whole line and some stuff I did photography with and video. Some trains going through from Nashville all the way down to Chattanooga and to the Wauhatchie yard. So check out that. And as you saw before, we have some videos of 4014, the big boy, coming through Van Buren and Van Buren, Arkansas, where I'm not far from where I live, and through Sallisaw, Oklahoma. So check out that video. That's a fun video. That was a cool time. I had my crutches, but man, it was cool to see that sucker. It was huge. Also with RailfanX, I do have the Arkansas and Missouri calendar, 2020 calendar. I do have a couple of photos published in the calendar, so I'm very grateful and very blessed for that. Right before I got sick, I was hired through the temp agency to be a show conductor for the Arkansas and Missouri Railroad. And so I'm still in contact with the employer and with all the people that I worked with on the railroad. And hopefully I could get back, once I'm healed, I could get back on the railroad again. And you know, I am in the process of heading an application to be actual ground conductor to work up towards an engineer on the railroad. So it will be really cool to operate and be an asset to the railroad company. And let's see here, I'm still performing. I'm still doing my music career as well, so I'm still playing out and about with a lot of different artists and musicians in the Fort Smith area. That's before I got sick with the foot. But once I'm healed up, I'll be drumming again as well. And I'm still have a lot of contacts in Nashville, so you know, I'm still bouncing back and forth with Nashville as well as here in Northwest Arkansas. Let's say here the new train layout. The new train layout's going to be just about like a 9 by 11 foot, so it's a pretty nice space, almost like the bedroom that I had in Smyrna, Tennessee, that spare room. And it's going to be a switching layout, but what has a continuous loop. And it's gonna be compact, but it's gonna have a lot of switching, and it should be a lot of fun. And I'll have some videos. It's coming hopefully next year on the layout when we get it started. And it's gonna feature the Hudson New England Railroad and Conrail still. So I am still tempted to finish the layout. And this layout should be pretty much running and finished. You know, not finished, but you know, just completed to the point where I have scenery and everything. So I think that's about it for this video here. I appreciate everybody's patience, and I know there's a lot to talk about. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, since we're coming into Thanksgiving this season, and everybody have a great holiday season as well. Please be safe and Godspeed. And again, thank you for everybody for their support and their prayers and support of the channel, the YouTube channel itself. Again, thank you for this 1,000 subscriber milestone. That's really awesome, and I appreciate everybody's encouragement and support. So God bless everybody. Thank you. Joe G here with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. Happy railroading, and you guys have a great month.